going to bring this in a little bit. And then we're going to do the canary yellow as our lightest colour. Because, you know, this is like, you know, the inside kind of thing, if that makes any sense. And it is going to be more shadowed from this bit and the little trumpety bit. Now, let's go with Spanish orange. And we're just going to kind of start to, you know, blend things into each other. So on and so forth. I'm going to go back into the mineral orange. Because I don't really want any of that grey showing through. We just want to use it as you know, as a shade kind of thing. We don't want our daffodil to look like it has grey. We want it to look like it has shadows. Okay, back to the canary, and now we're just going to go over everything with the canary. Like so. Now, for 2 seconds, I need a drink. Okay, sorry about that. It's very thirsty and my mouth is bone dry. Okay, so I can't tell. I think that's 2 different petals. So we do this back one first. So I'm going to go in with the 50%. No, that is a French grey again. I don't want a French grey. I want a warm grey. Warm grey. Okay. So I am almost positive for, you know, your warm tones. You want your warm greys. Your cool tones, you want your cool greys. And I can't remember what the French greys are for. They're for something. Okay, so what we're going to do is go into 50% warm grey. And we're just going to shade where I think those 2 leaves kind of separate each other. And then the other places we know we're going to want to be darker. Okay. Just so that, you know, we know where we're going a little bit more. So now I'm going in with the mineral orange. We're just going to cover up that warm grey. With the mineral orange. Nice and easy. bring it out a little bit so we have an easier time blending. Now I'm going to go in with my lemon yellow, and I'm just going to pop that kind of here, maybe at the very tip there. And then the canary. Over the rest of it. Back to the lemon. And just really get those kind of highlights in a bit. Now I'm going to go with Spanish orange, and as we did with all the others, I'm going to start just blending everything out how we want it. So bear in mind that using your greys, it's going to make, you know, the colour look duller. You know, a bit, I don't know, kind of dirtier looking almost. And I struggle with that a little bit. I don't really like it, but it is kind of tricky when you just don't really have you know, colours deep enough, which is canary yellow again, which is why I like my light fast and my luminance so much, because they have gorgeous deep tones for pretty much every colour. Back in the middle, orange. Bloody wax bloom. I hate it, honestly. Okay, kind of like that. Now we'll go on to this petal, and I'm going to pop the lemon yellow straight up by here, because we kind of want to, you know, show that that's on top of that one. And then pop it where you want your highlights. And canary. Then I want Spanish orange. I'm going to put some down here because, again, this looks like it should be more kind of shaded. Now I don't know if I'm going to put any grey down here. But yeah. We can kind of just decide where we want. Okay, when I go in with the middle and put this on the kind of very bottom bits, I'm struggling to get the amount of layers I ideally would like to. It's kind of resisting me a little bit, but we'll get there. It's working. It's working with it. Okay, and then this is the cadmium orange hue. Just gonna Add that in. And now I'm going to go back with the canary. And trying to remember where I put my highlights. So I'm going to go back in with the lemon for a second. So, and now back to canary. Go over a bit like that. A little bit there. Maybe a little bit of Spanish orange just on the very edge. And here. Okay, so now we've just got the trumpet to do. So, okay, let's try it with the grey again. So, I'm going to go in with the warm grey and just kind of pop this just on the edges. I'm not going to worry about the little stamen. I'll just go over those with a gel pen, so it does not matter if I colour over them. Okay, now the mineral orange, and we're just going to go over all of that with it. And just pin it out just a little bit further from where we put the grey. Okay. So we've got our darkest bit in. Now I want to go and put in our lightest bits. So I'm going to go in with lemon and just decide, where you want that to go. So along the edge here, because where you've got something dark, you then do want something light alongside it, so you get that contrast and kind of see some there. Okay, no, that's the wrong colour. Canary yellow then. We're going to go basically everywhere. Why is that? Leaving weird speckles everywhere. Let's give that a sharpen. I'm tempted to rub that out, but yeah, it should be fine. So we're just going to go over and basically cover everywhere except for our lemon yellow. Okay. Now I want to go in with the cadmium orange. And we're going to go over our mineral orange and just spin it out just very, very lightly. This is quite bright. Okay. And then we'll go with the yellow orange and kind of start to blend that out into our yellow. So, now obviously this isn't going to look the same as, the one I've done with the luminance and they do it like fast because, you know, they are different pencils, different colours, so on and so forth. I have Spanish orange, sorry. But I think it's looking quite good. Canary again. And we're just going to start kind of really just bringing that colour out more. Just making it more vivid. Go up to where we put it in that lemon yellow. Now we're going to go back to lemon yellow. Blend that down into the canary yellow. Let's brighten up these bits. Now I'm going to go back in. I just realised I put lemon yellow there and I don't want that to be lemon yellow. Let's go in with the Spanish orange and just darken up these tips just slightly, just so we can get a bit more of that kind of curved effect going over the edge. Maybe a little bit there as well. Now I'm going to go back in with the canary and just kind of finish that mess. And lemon yellow once more. Okay, so that's trumpet done. Well, that bit done. Now we're just going to do this little bit and then we are done. So again, excuse me, I'm going to go in with our 50% warm grey. And we're just going to pop that lightly where the two pieces overlap. And down the bottom and just around the sides a little bit, just so we can get more of that kind of curvature going on. Then, as always, go in with the mineral orange and just go over all of that grey and go in just past it, just a little bit. And try to kind of keep the contour, you know, of the petal. Okay, now I'm going to go in the lemon. And we are going to I'm going to pop this in as a highlight. Like so. And then starting with our canary yellow. Bring that into the lemon yellow. Jesus, lemon yellow. We're going to go over it a little bit, but not completely. We do want some of that just pure lemon yellow showing through. And I'm going to go back in with lemon. And do that. Now I'm going to go into Spanish. And bring this round into our canary yellow. Yellowed orange. And that's basically all you need to do. Just work back and forth, cadmium orange hue, until you are happy with how it looks. Just try to make sure you don't bring in your darker colours too far over into your lighter ones. Otherwise you will kind of start to lose the kind of, rounded effect we are going for. Canary yellow again. And lemon again. And I want to go quite heavy with this lemon now. Okay. Then I think I want more of the mineral orange. And yellowed orange, because I've got a little bit of a line that I don't want. So we're just going to kind of blend that out a little bit. Okay, and then back to the canary. And just go over kind of all of it, apart from a little bit in the centre of our lemon yellow. Like that. And that is how I do the daffodil with the Prismacolor. Let me just pop these pencils away, and then I'll bring it up to the camera. Oops, sorry, hitting my charger. Then I'll bring it up to the camera so you can see it, hopefully without the kind of waxy shine you get. So I hope you can kind of see that properly. Yeah. So that is how I colour the daffodil with the Christmas. Let's show you. Oops, sorry. Show you the one. There you go. So as you can see, they are different. Yeah. and I hadn't colored that line, and okay, it cuts off like kind of there in the Flower Year one. So yeah, that's the Prismacolor, and that is the Loomies and the Don't Light Fast. Yeah, I like them both. I had more fun colouring that one because, you know, like I said, I just prefer those pencils. That's all there is to it. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. Let me know if it was, and let me know if you would like to see some other coloured pencils used. And I am more than happy to, you know, colour something with another set, so you can see how that goes. So once again, thank you very, very much for watching. If you could like, comment and subscribe, that would be amazing, and I would love you all forever. And yeah, until next time, thank you so much, and I'll see you again. Bye.